Hello YouTube and welcome to another game I had on the Pokemon trading card game online. And finally the holidays are over, or at least I don't think New Year it's a holiday, so I hope you all had a great time with all your family, with all your dear people. And we are back. I couldn't record anything these past days because I was kind of sick. So yeah, let's do this. This time I will keep using the Yeti nose and I'm going against RickMartinezJr. So let's see how the things go. I will decide heads and my opponent will flip and I don't know if he's going first or not. Let's see, and we are going against Flareon, but it's not any kind of Flareon. It is a very heavily anti-plasma Flareon deck because he's running that thing. He's running lots of Silver Mirror and that will be annoying. And that was a beautiful hand that now is just gone. And that's why we hate him. And we see our first Silver Mirror, which will be so annoying to deal with. If you are running Plasma, that is something you really don't want to see, because it is annoying. It is a very annoying card. Basically, if you don't have a way to get rid of Silver Mirror, it will leave your deck pretty much useless. And right here I'm thinking that the best thing I can do is go for Genesect, because I will need something to play around those Silver Mirrors, and I'm thinking, okay, the best thing I can do is go for Genesect, and if I need to, next turn I will be able to do something. I have already one almost powered up Snorlax and I have one Plasma Energy, so I will be able to play around with my opponent's side of the field. Lucky for me, my opponent did not play any energy last turn, but he's playing Leafeon and I already have 4 energy on my side of the field. Which is very common for the Yeti nose, because Snorlax, both Snorlax and Lugia used so many energy to attack. So I have to take care of those Leafeons before they come out and bite me. Obviously my opponent wants a Leafeon, that's the reason he did not evolve that EV into that Flareon, and he discarded it, and there it goes. There is one special energy in my discard pile, and I will take 80 damage I will take 40 damage just like that. I don't care about this Frozen City, it will hurt him more than it will hurt me, but let's see. I think playing that hammer was not the right move at that moment, because I have nothing to do. Really, I have nothing right now. So in the end he did only 40 damage, it could have been 80, but I guess I will have to play with that. I decided to promote that Mewtwo and I will laser that Mewtwo. If he wants to retreat, he will have to waste 2 energy. I know that for sure he's playing double colorless energy, but he's also playing Switch. Well, I guess he does not want to waste energy in retreating Pokemon. He will most likely run 8 to 10 energy, so I don't think he will want to waste those. Right here I will Dang it. I will call Race Machine into my Snorlax, and now I'm out of plasma energy in my deck. And to be honest, right here I'm scared of that Mewtwo, because as soon as I promote this Snorlax, my Mewtwo will be pretty much dead. My Snorlax will be pretty much dead with just one double colorless energy. That's the reason I didn't want to get rid of this Drifloon just like that. My opponent plays down one Mr. Mime. Maybe he's thinking that I'm playing the most common Plasma version, which runs Plasma Kyurem, but that is not the case, so I'm glad that Mr. Mime will be sitting on my opponent's bench instead of being on my opponent's discard pile, because later on Flareon could become something annoying. Right now I will get rid of my opponent's second silver mirror, and I will get rid of the biggest threat of my opponent's side of the field, which was that Leafeon. But now my opponent only needs one energy in order to knock out this Snorlax, and that is maybe the downside of the Yeti nose. All your powerful attackers need so many energy to attack. Just like that. Look at my discard pile. I already discarded 2 double colorless energy, and all my 4 plasma energy are gone. I'm running, I think, 14 energy, 6 of them being... I don't quite remember if I still run Prism energy, and I do. I will raid a Knuckle. I want to power up 1 Deoxys. I have no other thing to power up, but right here what I could have done was gone for Lugia, because Lugia will pretty much give me the game at this moment. My opponent is running a very non-EX focused deck, so Lugia will be great, and right now my thinking was this Mewtwo is scary, so I want to get rid of this Mewtwo, and if I power up 1 Deoxys I will basically have my opponent scared of playing another Mewtwo down. That was my thinking, and that was the reason I did not go for Lugia just yet. Right here I decide that my most expendable Pokemon will be Genesect, so I will promote Genesect. That will give me a free space on my bench for my Deoxys, and I think right now I will go for Lugia finally, because if I really want to win this game I will need Lugia. Right here I'm just checking how much damage my Thundurus is dealing and how much damage these Drifloon already have. So right here I will get rid of 1 Plasma Energy and 1 Deoxys to finally get a Lugia, which should have been what I had done in the first place, but I was a little scared of that Mewtwo. And I will end my opponent down to 3 cards. He has already played lots of energy, so he will most likely be running low on energy by now, and I'm glad that I could get rid of this Drifloon. Now that Mewtwo does not look to be such a threat to me, and that's great because now I won't have to deal with Mewtwo 1-1, and I think my Thundurus will do a pretty good work dealing with that. But we are finally reaching a stage where Flareon could be a threat, and I'm powering up my bench, so Leafeon will be a threat too. I need to be careful, and that's the reason I did not want to play my max potion last turn, because right now I have one lightning energy on my hand, so if I want to, I can easily max potion my active Thunderous and then attach that lightning energy, but that won't be the case. I'm thinking, okay, I still don't have enough energy on my field in order for that Leafeon to be a complete threat, so let's get rid of this Mewtwo, and hopefully I will be able to do something about that Leafeon. And right now, other thing that I was thinking is that if I get to power up my Lugia, which it's already done, I will be able to knock out whatever my opponent wants to go for, and that will give me the game. Right here my opponent is trying to take this knockout, and he will try to capture my Lugia. Maybe he was thinking he will be able to get rid of that. Let's see, that's 80, 110, 121, 240. He will need Hypnotoxic Laser. That was a very risky move because he had on his hand that Dowsing Machine, which if he had played that in order to get one Silver Mirror back, that was pretty much game for my opponent, because I already played my 2 Tool Scrappers, and I think I already played my Dowsing Machine too. So in the end he tried to take the flippy way, because he was, I guess my opponent was thinking of this. He will capture my Lugia, attach Silver Bengal to Leafeon, then Laser Lugia, and he will take away for energy and his biggest threat. But what he had to do right there was to play the Pokemon catcher first, then he will have decided to do whatever he wanted to. In the end he played those 2 cards in the wrong order, and that basically gave me the game. And that's it, that was the game. I really wanted to upload this game because sometimes when you are playing, you get to this kind of turns where you basically you win. If you do something right this turn, you win. If you do something wrong, you lose, which is what happened here. And sometimes you just have to stop and think a little about what you are doing and what is the best way to get the game on your back. And yeah, that was the game. I hope you all guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.